Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to this webinar titled Equity Market Do's and Don'ts for Traders. I'm Sunil Patni from Finalia. You might already know that this webinar is presented to you by Finalia in collaboration with Epic Research. Both are leading names in providing top-class financial and investment research and insights. We have with us today Mr. Lavlesh Sharma from Epic Research, who will share his expert knowledge, which I am sure will help us open up new doors in matters of equity trading. Besides being a leading voice on Finalia's Ask an Expert, Lavlesh also appears on Zee Business Channel as technical analyst. So, without further ado, let us begin. Mr. Lavlesh, you may take over.
Thank you, Sunil. I welcome each and everyone today on this webinar on do's and don'ts for traders. As Sunil clearly stated, both Finale and Epic, through our innovative and creative ways, try to disseminate more information and give more power to traders, how we can actually help them, traders, investors around the world, domestic or international. And we are also going to speak on what are the do's and don'ts for traders. So going forward about this particular webinar, in particularly do's and don'ts, what we will focus on today is how to reduce the learning curve of traders and investors when they are investing in the equity market. About Finalaya, Finalaya acts as a centralized information platform for stocks data, both BSE and NSE. It gives financial insights, corporate results, news and announcements related to public companies, mutual fund, ETFs and IPOs. Now this is very important when you are actually trading into the equity markets or any other market. You must be having that kind of an information at your fingertips where you can access it. Now having a lot of information, having a lot of data in front of you, you also need kind of an analytics that can work well. So Finalaya brings that on a platter to clients across the globe. Finalaya has been delivering high-end financial research and data-oriented services, meeting clients' business requirements. It has the largest financial widget gallery and calculators repository in India. If anyone wants to know what is the SIP or what is, if he or she knows the financial goal one has to achieve, Finale offers largest widget gallery. They can go over there, check how much they have to invest now, see the present values of future cash flows, and vice versa to understand their financial freedom in a much better way. Intuitive and patent pending research tools helps investors in selecting right investment candidates. So with that, I will take next slide about Epic Research. Us, Epic Research Private Limited, we are a SEBI registered advisory firm, having been awarded and rated by NSIC and ISO certified. We have been having Leadership Excellence Award with our presence in India, US, Australia and Middle East with over 10,000 satisfied customers and around 80% accurate trading calls. We provide need-based expert advice in the domains of equity markets, commodities market, COMEX market, currency, both Indian and international forex. We provide premium research report and corporate research solutions to HNIs and some of the broking companies on the back end. With this, one of the crux of the today's webinar, need of investor education. Questions one must ask himself or herself as a trader: what is the need to be having employing money in stock market, how to use stop losses, how you are going to diversify your capital when you're trading into the market or when you're even investing money into the market, important market data, some technical analytics tools which I will be sharing with you, and then in the end I will be taking your queries that can be related to market or it can be related to any kind of investment advice one seeks. I'll try to answer each and every one just after the webinar. So I request each and every one of you to have a pen and paper as well. Just in case if you have any doubts, you can write it down and then we'll discuss this at the end of this webinar. Going ahead, why investor education? Basically, what is the need of do's and don'ts when we are investing money into the market? 90 to 95% of the traders, retail investors who are employing money into the market tends to lose, and only 5% are there who are actually having a smart decision being made. So remember, it's a zero-sum game. At the end of the day, your win is someone else's loss or your loss is someone else's win. So it is one of the do's that you at your end do all the homework and then enter into the market. Generally, we have seen tendency of traders and investors that when they are investing into the market, they are when investing into the market, they are not aware of. So गलतियां ये होती है जनरली एक ट्रेडर से कि फर्स्ट दे मेक अ ट्रेड इनटू द मार्केट एंड देन दे go for money management, then they go for capital diversification, then they go to manage trade. Then there are some factors like greed, there are some factors like fear which are actually affecting their decision. So it is one of the most important that you first plan the trade and then trade the plan. If you're not planning, you're actually trading to lose money. Less than 3% of Indians are currently exposed to directly equity markets. It is one of the true facts that very less number of Indians are currently exposed to direct equity markets. If we are talking about developed countries or developed markets, if I use the word UK, US or Western economies, they are having direct exposure of retail clients as much as 67 to 70%. So 44% of the total savings of the country is having direct exposure to equities. This particular data is very less in terms of comparison in India. In India, around 57% of the money saved every year is still kept in saving account with a mere 4% return. It can be 5% now. We are seeing some banks coming with 6% returns. So even if we go for real rate of return, I'll just give you an example. In the last, if we have highlighted it very clearly over here, that average inflation rate of 7%, of course, now we have seen it reduced to 4.5, then now it is up against 6. Saving banks are giving a negative return of -3%. Now that is one of the facts. So actually when you're putting money into the market, you're trying to make your money work for you, because ultimately when the inflation rate is higher, inflation rate average of 7% over the long term, there is a negative return on your money which you have kept in banks. So this is very important to see that what kind of a money you are making. So it's not actually saving account, your money is still kind of deteriorating in terms of returns. So one must look at investment or investing into the markets as one of the tools, as one of the important decisions which should be taken. Going forward in the next slide, investor losing money, he needs education. I'll tell you a small 3-4 lines story that suppose you are someone who is earning and is still in 30s, or like in those particular age areas of 25 to 35 where you have less risk. So you are having a children, now people raise children, they invest lakhs on it, they invest then on the marriage of their children. So you need to understand that you need to look at equities, or you need to look at investment as your second child. If you're having one child, you're investing a lot on the education, on the upbringing of a child, can be a boy, can be a daughter. Then you're looking at college fees, education, lakhs have been spending there, and going forward it will be a good amount. And suddenly after 20 years you'll be investing some amount, of course, on the marriage of your children. Now of course you have invested so much money over a period of 20 years that in a longer term time horizon, most of your savings is being spent on the upbringing of child. Now the example over here is that if you have invested the same amount, of course even not same amount, even if you are invested 100 or 1000 100 in every day or 1000 in a month, and you are going to save that kind of a money or invest into the market, after 25 years when you have been exhausted paying all the financial expenses, you would on the other hand would be having a financial resource which will take care of you after that kind of an age. So you have been working hard 25 to 50 years, saving all the money, spending on the family, spending on the children, on the marriage, on of course your other needs as well. That sums is actually covered by equities. So you must understand the logic behind this particular story is that you need to keep equities or investment as your second child. So when your childs are getting married, when your children is getting married, and they'll be settling down in their life, your equities, your investment is going to take care of you. So this is the idea behind. Now investor losing money, he needs education. This was just to give you an idea and kind of a knowledge. So there has been an ups and downs into the market. We have seen market falling, and uh, as we have seen in 2008, in 2011, in 2013, there has been times when market has given a negative return. But in the longer run, investors needs education that of course uh, savings account 4% return is nothing as compared to return given by market over a period of time. So even if you have invested 1,000 rupees back in 1985 when Wipro launched its Sage 1981, it would have been 56 crores by now. Or even if you have invested 1 lakh in some share of say Motherson Sumi, which comes from an auto sector, it would have been more than 3 crores right now. Or if you even अगर मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल दूं, कौन बनेगा करोड़पति शुरू हुआ था 2001 में, अगर आप तब से ही 1000 रुपए इन्वेस्ट करते हर महीने में मार्केट में, तो टुडे आफ्टर 12 or 13 brief years, I think your savings would have been around 1.5 crore. So you would have been a crorepati by now. So this is kind of a thing which investor needs to know. In the longer run, equity markets tend to do well, and one must be a part of that. And you can actually beat the inflation and your savings. Suppose savings accounts में आपने जितना रख रखा है या FD है, so you are going to beat that in a longer duration. So what is one of the things that retail investors do's and don'ts, and one must understand this, that what happens in market is actually जो retail investor होते हैं, the flow of information is quite slow. Information flow होती है from HNIs, from FIIs, or from big players to small players, it is very slow. And जनरली जब एक पैनिक क्रिएट होता है मार्केट में, फॉर एग्जांपल फेब्रुअरी बजट के जस्ट पहले देखें, फेब्रुअरी 13 को मार्केट ने एक लो बनाया था अराउंड 6900 6910, and then there was a panic and equity markets ने briefly consolidate करा. कुछ ऐसा ही फॉर्मेशन था चार्ट्स पे भी. टेक्निकली मैं बात करूँ तो आप इन लेवल्स को थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे अवॉइड करें, तो बस सिर्फ चार्ट का स्ट्रक्चर देखें. तो यहाँ पर एक हमने फेब्रुअरी 12 से फेब्रुअरी 36 के बीच, सॉरी फेब्रुअरी 29 से बीच में एक ब्रॉडली एक रेंज बाउंड मूवमेंट देखा था. एंड मार्केट ने 6825 से आज हम देख रहे हैं 8800, so that's almost 2000 points. Now if I'm talking about 2000 points, it's as good as 25% return in just 6 months of time. From February 29, after making a low at 6826, we have seen 88800 level, so that's 200 point. एक 25% हमने एक रिटर्न देखा है, which is at goes at. Now अगर आप बात करते हैं सेविंग्स अकाउंट की 4%, 5%, 6% रिटर्न, even if you're investing somewhat in the market at the right time, so you're actually getting somewhat 25% return. Nobody would have expected that kind of a return in 6 months, that too in a market. So generally retail investors ko I will try to give this kind of information that it is strict don't that अब जाके एक यूफोरिया बनेगा मार्केट में कि यहाँ से और तेजी आएगी, यहाँ से और भागेगा मार्केट. 8800 आया है, we may go for 9200. everyone is a buy, everyone is saying a buy. तो रिटेल इन्वेस्टर यहाँ पे ट्रैप हो जाता है. तो जनरली दे बाय एट हाइज एंड दे सेल एट these levels where they should buy. So this is kind of a euphoria. होता क्या है, बहुत सारे फैक्टर रहते हैं जो हमको एज अ नॉर्मल इन्वेस्टर अफेक्ट करते हैं. एक फियर होता है, ग्रीड होता है, एक हर्ड मेंटालिटी होती है, एक वर्ड ऑफ माउथ भी होता है. if everyone is buying, of course I would be a buyer here. If everyone is selling, I would be a seller here. So that kind of a thing. So of course when you're investing into the market, please try to avoid buying at extreme highs and buying at extreme lows, and try to make sure that you're consulting the financial advisor or consulting an expert before taking that kind of a decisions. So it is very important to know when to buy and when to sell. Next slide has questions to be asked that when has every trader on the street lost money in the market carnage? Generally people talk over as a client, as a person, as a trader, that everyone on the market is losing money, is making money purely on the luck in the markets. Of course a novice or a beginner would say that it's all luck, but it's not luck. It's basically data asymmetry. When you have data, and especially जब हम futures and derivatives की बात करें, हमारे पास इतना अच्छा खासा वॉल्यूम और टर्नओवर रहता है, तो of course it's not luck, it's basically data asymmetry जिसको आप एनालाइज करते हैं. There's something known as trading strategy, technical analysis in the markets. Do they really work? Of course I would tell this that trading strategy, technical analysis, there are things like that. Strategy, how you can get and churn out the optimum return on the portfolio. अगर मैं टर्म यूज कर रहा हूँ, it doesn't mean in crores, 25 crores, 50 crores और in lakhs. पोर्टफोलियो 10,000 का भी होता है, पोर्टफोलियो 25 लाख से 30 लाख, 25 करोड़ से 30 करोड़, 100 करोड़ तक का तो होता है. जो भी आप इन्वेस्टमेंट आप मार्केट में कर रहे हैं, दैट इज अ पोर्टफोलियो. I can be a retail trader, I can be an HNI, I can be a family house, I can be a private client, private institutional player, things like that. Can a retail trader really earn and sustain for a longer term in markets? Yes, they need to be disciplined. We'll discuss that later, of course. Do stop losses really work? Stop losses is one of the best friend in the market. It is actually helping you from stopping the capital erosion which is there into the market. If you're not applying your stop loss, if you're a retail trader, आप एक 25-26 साल से आप you're starting a job and you're actually investing into the money, you don't have that kind of information, don't have that kind of a data. आप 10,000 रुपये मार्केट में लगा रहे हैं, सडनली मार्केट में कोई पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक है जिसका एक रिजल्ट आता है, things like that, and एक गिरावट हुई मार्केट में ना, you are actually at the end of the day cursing the market. So you need to know stop loss जो है वो आपकी कैपिटल इरोजन होने से बचाता है. It is actually making you stay longer in the market. Trailing stop loss strategy will of course see on charts later in this webinar how one can trail the stop loss and optimize the return, one of the strategies which can be done. Okay, so opportunities are huge. Now this is a kind of a historical chart, but of course would bring a lot of eyes rolling over it that जब market ने हमको return नहीं दिया, it was basically in a downward momentum, right? And what actually worked well there as well was USD dollar, and still it is at comfortable levels. So market जब नहीं work करता है तब हमको दूसरी भी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो मार्केट में रिटर्न देती हैं. If the Nifty was falling, USD INR was rising. Not everyone has lost money into the market. So एक टेंडेंसी होती है कि मार्केट इज नॉट गुड, अभी अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है. You see a lot of negativity in the newspaper about how bad things are into the market, how good things are, and suddenly you become part of the herd mentality. You're looking at Nifty and it is going down on the chart, and you are seeing that जनरल सेंटिमेंट होता है मार्केट तो अभी खराब चल रहा है, एक टाइम पे यहाँ था और अभी यहाँ है. Things like that happens. Of course communications like that happen. Now these are novice and beginners, इसमें कोई वो नहीं है दो राय कि there has to be a more education. So one must understand that अगर कोई सा मार्केट नहीं चल रहा है या कोई सा मार्केट नहीं परफॉर्म कर पा रहा है तो then there are much better markets one can look at and make money. Making money is part of the market. You must understand which marketing you are trying to capture or trying to look at. Going ahead with this presentation, जनरली आप जब मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, मार्केट में आप रुपए लगाते हैं एज अ डे ट्रेडर या एज एन इन्वेस्टर और एज अ लॉन्ग टर्म शॉर्ट टर्म इन्वेस्टर, यू आर सीकिंग 10% रिटर्न, यू आर सीकिंग 20% रिटर्न. बहुत सी चीज़ें हैं जो आपको देखनी चाहिए. अगर आप लॉन्ग टर्म हैं या शॉर्ट टर्म है, यू कैन विजिट financial information and data providers like Finalea. You can go at finalea.com and see what kind of information, which funds are performing, which sector is performing, which stock is performing, which is having a better valuation or a cheaper valuation. If you don't know, you can at least learn. They are also trying to empower the investors. If you don't, we at Epic, we focus on technicals as well, how it is helping you. So generally there are things investor must know when they're investing the money. So this is, for example, particularly a chart. Now this is any chart. Suppose I'm not naming the company, but it is any chart, and you see over here there has a resistance, and as soon as this resistance was breached, the stock from 1500 went up to 2100. Now you would say, of course, why not at this time? This was the moving average which was coming over here, and why not this? But the prices were above moving average. आप इसके नीचे का एक स्टॉप लॉस लगाकर अगर पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक में मोमेंटम भी बनाते तो 1200 से 1550 1600 तक की एक मूवमेंट दिया है. यहाँ पर उसने एक ये मूविंग एवरेज बीच करा है. Even if you are not investing, you are actually out of this particular stock, and these are some of the false breakouts. Then going forward, yes, second time it went again up the moving average. From there it breached its previous resistance, which was here, and it went up from here, and this was the kind of a breakout which we have seen. Now ये एक जनरली टेक्निकल कुछ patterns है which you need to understand. There are many websites available online. You can visit finalea.com as well, and see kind of a data they're providing, comparison of the stocks and how well they are performing. So things like that you can do. And of course it is of course a do uh, that when you are investing into the market you must do these kind of a homework. If you're not, then please don't invest nakedly into the market. Make sure you have done some homework at the back end and then you're entering into the market. Secondly, एक बहुत crucial और important point है for each and every investor out there, that risk return जो appetite है, what should that be? You know, first मैं आपको बता दूं, stock market is not about returns. Now it is more about managing the risk, how well you are able to manage the risk. So एक जनरली टेंडेंसी होती है, एक जनरल सी टेंडेंसी होती है, हायर द रिस्क हायर द रिटर्न, lower the risk lower the return. I would say that when you're investing into the market, lower the risk higher the return. बिकॉज जनरली जब आप मार्केट में जाते हैं, अगर सपोज आप एक कोई पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक में ट्रेड कर रहे हैं या इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, suppose I'll give you a recent example. You are investing into the global for a stock market and you invested somewhat in Thomas Cook as a share. ग्लोबल मार्केट्स में मेल्टडाउन आया, ग्लोबल इकोनॉमीज में हुआ, यू आर सीइंग काइंड ऑफ जियोपॉलिटिकल टेंशंस, तो होगा का अल्टीमेटली यू आर नॉट एबल टू मैनेज द पोर्टफोलियो. इसलिए रिस्क रिटर्न जो एपेटाइट है, वोलेटिलिटी बहुत हाई रहती है. सो आइडियली जो एक रिस्क और रिटर्न रहना चाहिए शुड नॉट बी मोर देन 1:3. मतलब अगर आपको एक 3 रुपए का रिटर्न चाहिए मार्केट से, तो आइडियली जो आपकी रिस्क होनी चाहिए 1 और लेस देन 1 होनी चाहिए. कैसे मैं इसको आपका एक एग्जांपल दूं, दैट when you are into the market, you are having a risk return of say 1:1 with 60% और 70% एक्यूरेसी. सपोज आपने 10 कुछ ट्रेड करे, आपने 1000 के 3 लॉस करे, 7 ट्रेड सही रहे 1000 के. सो your return is 7,000, your risk is 3,000, somewhat you have made 4,000. okay, first thing is that. So 4000 नेट एक आउट ले आया. नाउ इन द सेम वे अगर आपका रिस्क रिटर्न 1:3 रहता, तो दैट मीन्स इफ यू आर taking a risk of 1000, okay, even if you're working with a 50%, last time we said 70%, now if you're working with 50% accuracy, I'm reducing the accuracy here and the reward is higher, risk is lower. 1000 का लॉस हो रहा है एंड 3 गुना प्रॉफिट मिल रहा है, 3 गुना प्रॉफिट मिल रहा है. एंड अगर आपने 3 लॉस करे हैं 1,000 के एंड 7 प्रॉफिट करें 3 times, that means 21,000 is your profit and 3,000 is your loss. So even after 50% of an accuracy, your loss is 5,000 and your profit is 15,000. So you're somewhat making still 10,000. So that is much better in terms of return, that too with a less accuracy. तो risk reward काफी attractive और 1:3 होना चाहिए. जब ये होगा तभी आप मार्केट को बीट कर पाएंगे. Maintaining risk to return appetite, keep booking profits. Generally, for example, this is a share. Now this is a short-term moving average, the green line over here, and this is a long-term moving average. Now suppose it's one of the charts where you are seeking a kind of investment. आपने generally यहाँ भी enter करा हो या यहाँ भी enter करा हो, if you know the downside risk, you are investing good. अगर आप लेट एंट्री कर रहे हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स रिस्क ज़्यादा रहेगा. अगर आप अर्ली बर्ड्स हैं who have got the right information, like I said, I've done the homework, वहाँ पर आपका रिस्क बहुत कम रहेगा. तो ये जो 2 पैरामीटर्स है काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट है. नाउ रिस्क रिटर्न यहाँ पर काफी फेवरेबल है. दिस इज वन ऑफ द राइट एरियाज वेयर द रिस्क रिटर्न इज फेवरेबल. ये जो है ये सही तो है अगर आप थोड़ा सा लॉन्ग टर्म व्यू लेना चाहें, लेकिन शॉर्ट टर्म में इट्स गोना गिव यू अ वोलेटिलिटी, यू नो. सो इट विल मेक यू nervous, it will take your patience, it will test your patience and make you take a quick decisions. So is generally strategy में you keep booking profit. आपको short term में भी एक कोई you know pull back मिलता है. So even if you are investing here, of course you are with the trend, you can book profits at some point of time जहाँ पर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि यहाँ से I should be out or I should you know not be over leveraged or invested. अगर आप late entry करी है आपने and if you have invested somewhere here, now you आपने एकदम मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करा, एकदम से मार्केट में डाउनफॉल आया, फिर अप साइड गया, फिर एक डाउनफॉल आया, बट स्टिल यू आर अबव कॉस्ट, then you are up but suddenly there is a fall, now you are almost at the same level. So you actually question yourself that is your investment the right time or is the risk reward is favorable. So partial profits जो आप book करते हैं, that is very important, that is one of the do's. Positive influence और positive outcomes ये रहता है partial profits का आपके portfolio की, कि आपको पता है कि आपने जो भी invest करा है उस पे एटलीस्ट आपने 2%, 5%, 2%, 5%, 10%, at least you have earned somewhere, right? You haven't lost all the money. So risk reward is of course very important, and secondly booking profits is very important. Even if you are there, rule of 72 should be applied. Book 70% profit, keep 25%. Those 25% is actually maximizing your profit. That's not what you actually aimed for, राइट. अगर आपने एम करा है 10% के लिए, आपको 10% रिटर्न मार्केट ने दे दिया है, आपको एक रैली मिल गई है मार्केट में, तो आप 70% बुक कर लीजिए. अब रेस्ट आप होल्ड करिए फॉर मैक्सिमाइजिंग द प्रॉफिट, राइट. That is one of the strategies that can be done by retail investors, and it's a must to do. Of course एक expert guidance, expert advice हमेशा इम्पोर्टेंट रहती है डिसीजन लेने से पहले, बट कुछ बेसिक जो चीजें हैं जो आपको याद रखनी चाहिए, उनमें से ये जरूर आप नोट डाउन करिएगा. लेवरेजिंग इज अ two-faced sword. Okay, leveraging, if not used properly, it can harm you. If used properly, it can give you astonishing return onto the market. Now, as the word suggests, more than the money invested when you're trading into the market. For example, if you have invested 1 lakh and आपका एक broker होता है जो आपको लिमिट देता है आपको ट्रेड करने की. सो leverage is basically you are using 10 rupees to buy something worth 100 rupees. That is leverage. जनरली ब्रोकर आपको एक लिमिट देते हैं, आपको आपका ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में एक 20,000 रुपये से आप इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, 30,000 से इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. नाउ इफ यू आर गोइंग आउट देयर टू बाय इनटू द मार्केट, you would have to see the amount and kind of investment. So generally आपको एक leverage दे देते हैं बोलकर कि you can work 10 times. So if you have invested 20,000, you are actually getting 2 lakhs as a limit. So you can work into the market and play something for 2 lakhs. So that is leverage. But if you have invested, for example, 1 lakh and trades for 20 lakhs using a leverage of 20 times, so base investment आपका जो है 1 लाख का ही है, but आप 20 lakhs तक का आपको exposure मिल जाता है. But it is actually a two-faced sword. If not used properly, it can actually harm you, of course. So अगर आप suppose पूरा का पूरा एक आपका जो ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट है, आप सपोज 1 लाख है, जैसा कि मैंने एग्जांपल में यूज करा, आपको 20 lakhs का एक लिमिट मिल जाता है एंड आप इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. सो जनरली आपको अगर लॉस होता है तो आपका पूरा 1 लाख भी जा सकता है. सो दैट इज व्हाई लेवरेजिंग इज अ वेरी crucial thing. You must consider it using wisely before trading, right? It's of course dangerous for traders as a whole. So the investment in the market should be only 30 to 35% at one point of time of your total portfolio. That's how you can, uh, utilize the importance of leveraging as well. Effect of over leveraging and not using a stop loss. This is just one example I'm trying to use. This is fintech, and you see the kind of this share has from 1300 came to 600 levels, and suddenly below 550, some news, anything which came into the market, आपने stop loss नहीं लगाया, आपने over leverage होकर trade करा, if you are thinking कि ये एक support है, यहाँ से market वापस second time इसी support पे आया है, I can expect a bounce back, history repeats itself, things like that, crucial support है, इतनी आसानी से नहीं तोड़ेगा, 52 week है. You see the kind of a news, and suddenly from 500 it came down to 100. You see, so ये एक generally एक बहुत important play होता है, that if you are leveraging, of course this is one of the things, and stop loss of course आपको दिमाग में रखना चाहिए. ये एक एग्जांपल है जो आपको मार्केट में देखने को मिला था, how it has actually wiped out money of the investors. Understanding stop losses, very important. It helps you to limit your losses. It's the word itself which says, if you're not putting your stop loss, you can actually lose all your capital. If you're putting your stop loss, you are actually losing small amount, and you are actually still into the market. You are still ready to trade second day. It's important to know your losses than to know your profits. As I've said earlier as well, it is about managing the risk. Returns are all right. एक 4% का रिटर्न तो हमको बैंक ही दे देता है. अगर आपको 5% का भी मिल रहा है, इट्स गुड फॉर यू. अगर 7% भी मिल रहा है, गुड फॉर यू. बट रिस्क आपको पता होने चाहिए कि आपका उस पर्टिकुलर रिटर्न कमाने में रिस्क कितनी लग रही है. स्टॉप लॉस इज जनरली प्रोवाइडेड विद एवरी ट्रेडिंग कॉल टू द क्लाइंट्स, which they should strictly adhere to. If they are not, of course, it will result in capital erosion. A trailing stop loss helps the trader to move his stop loss in the market direction. As I said, if you are in a trending market, you have taken a position over here, then market goes up, stop loss should be placed here. If you are here and this is one of the bottoms, stop loss should be here, and then you can trade according to the trend and trail stop losses on the bottoms which has been formed. This is one of the strategies that is used to trail the stop losses into the market and optimize your return. So this is one of the examples how you can trail stop losses. It's a one must do. For example, you have taken some moving average of a particular stock at this 102 level. See how from 102 this particular stock has gone up to 200, right? आपने आपका एक स्टॉप लॉस इस मूविंग एवरेज पे रखा, इस मूविंग एवरेज से कुछ परसेंट नीचे रख लिया. Here from 97 100 levels, this stock went up to 200 over a period of time, and you would have been invested in this stock until and unless your stop loss is hit. So even if from 100 you're getting somewhat 140 over here, you coming back, you can again book profits around exit, and then again invest for a long longer term duration. This actually helps you in understanding that when to book out. So this is one of the simplest and easiest thing an investor can do to optimize the return, and it's a must to do for each and every investor out there. Divide and diversify capital. You won't put all eggs into one basket, right? When we are talking about stock market. In the same way, when you're having a lot of cash into house, you don't put all the cash into one locker, right? If you're having a lot of wealth, you don't put all the money into the savings account. You diversify. If you have ability to purchase a two-wheeler, you can buy two two-wheelers. You won't buy two, same bikes. You would buy one different. If you have some money to buy uh, a luxury of traveling or transportation, you would buy one two-wheeler, one four-wheeler, or maybe if I ask you to buy two mobiles, you won't buy same mobiles. You would buy one with a different set of features, one with a different set of features. That's the basic thing a human psychology does, right? So when we are doing these kind of a thing on a daily life, right? Of course, when you're investing into the market, you won't do anything different. So divide and diversify capital is one of the crucial things. It's one of the biggest mistake a trader makes. Invest his complete capital in one trade, and if the trade goes wrong, loses huge money, and that is end the result. And उसके बाद जनरली जो सेंटिमेंट होता है, हमने तो मार्केट में पैसा लगाया था, हमको लॉस हुआ एंड मार्केट इज नॉट फॉर अस, इट्स अ लक प्ले, किस्मत की बात है. Things like that automatically comes. So an ideal trader should ideally divide his intraday trading capital in 2-3 parts. Even if it's for the long term, invest equal investments in each call. I've given you life example. These are daily things which we are doing. So of course, when you're investing into the market, diversify. Ignorance is there if you're not. Otherwise, it's gonna save you. How dividing your capital and how investing into different trades is actually helping. These are two same charts, uh, same time period, how they have given return. This is DLF. You see, it has fallen from 160 to 140. That is almost, devaluation of more than 15%. And on the other hand, from 245 odd levels, it went up to 280, rising. So if you have your trade is diversified in two stocks, profit loss can be balanced on the same one day falling, and other is rising. How? Because both are from different sectors. This is from reality, things to notice that, and this is from metals. It has been forming a top, it has been forming a bottom. And on the other hand, the diversification has actually helped you. Now इसमें हमको एक 160 से 140 तक के अगर ये गिरावट आई है, मैं बोल रहा हूँ एक 15% की इसमें और या 14% की और गिरावट आई है, तो एक पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक हमको 245 से 280-285 के लेवल से मिला, तो हमको उसमें 20% भी रिटर्न मिल रहा है. So somewhat you're getting the net cash outflow of 4 to 5%. So that 4 to 5%, that too is very important into the market when you're trading into the market. तो ये जो एक एग्जाम्पल मैंने आपको दिया है, दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेनिफिट्स. एंड हाउ डाइवर्सिफिकेशन फ्रॉम डिफरेंट sectors. This is from reality, a totally different sector. This is from metal, a totally consumption based sector. Demand and supply play a pivotal role, while DLF interest rates play a pivotal role. So this is kind of an analysis and kind of a things that actually help you and save your investments. फिर कुछ जनरली एक दो चीजें हैं जो ट्रेडर्स को याद करनी पड़ेगी, समझनी पड़ेगी, and it is very important as well that it is being learned as a religiously, that अगर आप फॉर एग्जांपल किसी एक स्टॉक में शॉर्ट साइड हैं and if you are lucky, okay, if you would have been a buy side, and अगर इसमें नेक्स्ट डे gap up हो जाता है 450, now this is 550, almost 100 rupees up, it came here and it goes up as well. So from एक जो चीज आपने 450 रुपए से शॉर्ट कर रखी थी, वो सडनली 250 रुपए बच जाती है. In this kind of a things, ये एक relative strength index है. it has given a clearly a buy signal over here. एक bullish divergence pattern already बन रहा था, तो it is one of the clear examples. You shouldn't carry a loss trade. If a trader carries a short trade taking a risk or chance of gap up opening against a result in huge loss, it's better to avoid carry with trade without proper advice. Financial experts guidance is must needed when you're carrying something or when you're investing into the market. Trend is the friend. आप जब भी इन्वेस्ट करें मार्केट में, आप जब भी पैसा लगाएं, आप जब भी मार्केट में अपना हार्ड अर्न मनी लगाएं, यू मस्ट रिमेंबर कि ट्रेंड आपका बहुत बड़ा एक फ्रेंड होता है. सी आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल. व्हेन यू आर राइडिंग ऑन अ highway, when you go with the crowd, it is easy for you. You'll have to apply less brakes, you'll have to change less gears. When you're going against the crowd on a highway, you're actually going against the trend. So you are applying more brakes, you're changing more gears, and you're losing more gas in your two-wheeler. That's a real life example. If you're swimming against the flow, it will take a lot of effort. So things like that. So when you're trading into the market, keep in knowledge that what is the trend, and if you are with it, market अगर down है तो down ही रहेगा until unless level has been changed. RSI एक बहुत crucial इंडिकेटर है, लीडिंग इंडिकेटर, जो आपकी काफी कुछ मदद करता है, and it actually helps you. This is one of the things. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये 50 के नीचे गया तो यहाँ पर आपको एक इंडिकेशन था एंड आपको क्लियरली मूविंग एवरेज के क्रॉस ओवर ने भी बोला कि यू शुड एग्जिट. एंड जब ये ओवरसोल्ड टेरिटरी में था, यहाँ पर प्राइजेस थे, आपका मूविंग एवरेज ने यहाँ पर एक क्रॉस ओवर दिया, प्राइजेस RSI भी 50 के ऊपर गया, यहाँ से वन कुड हैव हैड अ लॉन्ग. So these two things must be understood, that how you can use moving average and RSI, and also आप ट्रेंड के साथ ट्रेड कर रहे हैं या नहीं. Going forward, these are some of the strategies which are very important. Buy above or sell below the level suggested. Whenever आप जब भी आप मार्केट में ट्रेड करते हैं, लेवल्स आते हैं कुछ जो अबव और बिलो के रहते हैं, या आप मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, कुछ एक सप्लाई होते हैं, डिमांड जोन होते हैं, उसके ऊपर या नीचे ही करना रहता है. कीप प्रॉपर स्टॉप लॉस. हमने स्टॉप लॉस डिस्कस भी करा है प्रीवियसली, एंड इट इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. पार्शियल प्रॉफिट्स का मैंने आपको बुकिंग बताया है, एंड हाउ स्टॉप लॉस ट्रेलिंग is actually optimizing the return out of your portfolio. Do not trade in trials, only observe the calls. जब भी आप कोई सा इन्वेस्टमेंट में लगाते हैं पैसा, प्लीज ट्रायल्स ऑब्जर्व करिए, कॉल्स ऑब्जर्व करिए, ट्रेड ना करिए. नेवर ओवर ट्रेड. It's not mandatory to come every day into the market, act like a bravado, and take something out of the market. Markets are not always friendly. Markets are not always predictable. It is important to trade one day at a time with a principle of small risk and major return. कभी भी रूमर पे ट्रेड मत करिए. आपको किसी ने कुछ ब्लाइंडली एडवाइस दे दिया, यू शुड वॉच दिस शेयर, यू शुड बाय दिस कंपनी, अपने एडवाइजर से प्लीज एडवाइस लीजिए. एंड जब भी आप ट्रेड करें, मेंटेन यूनिफॉर्मिटी इन ट्रेडिंग पैटर्न्स. We suggest to trade on all our calls, इसलिए आप मेंटेन करिए आपकी यूनिफॉर्मिटी इन ट्रेडिंग पैटर्न्स. कृपया करके चेंज ना करें ट्रेडिंग और कैपिटल लॉस in the middle of the month. It will actually disturb your risk reward ratio. 10. Those trading in single lot need to book profit in first target. मैंने आपको चार्ट्स पे भी बताया है कि आप जब ट्रेंड के साथ रहते हैं तो आप उसको बुक करते हुए चलिए, रूल ऑफ 72 अप्लाई करिए। ये कुछ बेसिक प्रिंसिपल्स है, बेसिक डिसिप्लिन से अगर आपने फॉलो करे तो यू विल एंड अप मेकिंग अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी फ्रॉम द मार्केट। देन जनरली ये कुछ पैटर्न्स हैं, इन्वर्टेड हेड एंड शोल्डर्स विच यू if you want to take for a homework, if you want to take for a homework and when you are trading into the market, these are some of the basic patterns जो आप देख सकते हैं। inverted head and shoulder, relative strength index भी जब strength दे रहा हो, for your homework you can see on charts, same here as well। ये एक तरह से relative strength index है on charts with MACD and this is gold chart। तो जनरली हम 1 और 2 टॉप एक फॉर्मेशन देखते हैं हेयर। 35,000 से जब गोल्ड गिरा था हमने एक MACD का क्रॉसओवर देखा था और एक रिलेटिव स्ट्रेंथ इंडेक्स का फॉल देखा था 50 के बिलो। तो ये कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो आप एज अ होमवर्क रख सकते हैं एंड आइडेंटिफाई करने की कोशिश कर सकते हैं। एक डबल टॉप फॉर्मेशन हमने देखा था USD INR में एंड सेम हेड एंड शोल्डर काइंड ऑफ अ पैटर्न फॉर्मेशन हुआ था। प्राइस ब्रीच बिलो 14 डेज मूविंग एवरेज एंड सेम हमने एक फॉर्मेशन उसमें भी देखा था। आप ये भी देख सकते हैं, यू कैन सी वेनी ऑफ वेरियस वेबसाइट्स एंड you can do this for homework। We have some good information to give to you when you can ask your queries, and Sunil will brief you about this, how Finalia is helping you out to seek your answers.
Move to the question and answer session. I'll let you know an recently launched feature of Finalia. It's an Ask an Expert. It is a unique question and answer based investment forum in which user can ask the question. The question will be then routed to our experts. The experts will be responding to their questions. So the Finalia has got a good panel of experts, including the Lovelash Sharma from Epic Research. And you can ask as many number of questions as you like. So regarding technical analysis or fundamental analysis or anything related to mutual funds or currencies or any other thing. So I'll just give you a brief about the Deep Finale Ask an Expert on the website. So as you can see, this is the Finalia website, and there is a feature Ask an Expert in blue. After clicking that, this window will be open. You just have to punch in your minimum information, including email, name, and the category of the question which your query belongs to, and just submit. So the question will be routed to the expert, and you will be getting the response to your queries very soon. So that's all I had to say, and we are opening this platform for the question and answer, which the Lovelash will be responding. Thank you.
There has been a lot of questions, and I'll go from first, how to determine where to set a stop loss in gap up and gap down scenarios. of the listeners, Raghav, and how to determine a stop loss. Suppose एक trader है and having a position into the market, and suddenly if there is a gap up and or gap down scenario. See, first thing is that जो particularly market में gap up और gap down होता है, that is short lived at some point of time, because it's something market एक जब trade करता है, आपके सारे जो उसमें प्राइस एक्शन होते हैं वो market discount कर लेता है. See, price discounts everything and that is one of the factors happens in the market. But how you can see a stop loss, because suddenly if there is a gap up or gap down, of course there are some technical factors which you can see. There are also few tools such as support and resistance calculator. You can feed your data open, high, low, close of a previous day. आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं उसका सपोर्ट 1 आता है, सपोर्ट 2 आता है और रेजिस्टेंस 1, रेजिस्टेंस 2. सो यू कैन फाइंड आउट रेजिस्टेंसेस ऑन द बेस्ड ऑफ प्रीवियस डे कैंडल. अगर थोड़ा सा वाइड वेरिएशन है तो आप उसे वीकली प्राइस सिनेरियो पे लीजिए, वीकली क्लोज, वीकली हाई एंड वीकली ओपन और लो. ऑल्सो दूसरा एक इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर ये रहेगा कि आपका जो ट्रेडिंग कैपिटल है उसका 30 से 35% डेली. सपोज आप अगर 1 लाख मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, आपने कुछ एक 20,000 का पोजीशन ले रखा था मार्केट में, सडनली इट्स a gap up, gap down. It shouldn't be causing you more loss than 30, of course, 30 to 35,000, because then it's going to hurt your overall portfolio. So these are some of the cases. अगर आप सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस ना ढूंढ पाए, आपको ये इम्पोर्टेंट है कि मेरा जो ट्रेडिंग कैपिटल है वो कम नहीं हो जाए, तो यू कैन गो बाय दैट काइंड ऑफ अ फॉर्मेशन and you can otherwise go for support and resistance which you can calculate based on price action of daily chart और weekly chart. अगर weekly chart है तो उसका open और low, high low close देख लीजिए और daily chart का देख लीजिए, आपको कहीं ना कहीं आपका stop loss मिल जाएगा. Of course financial experts, you should take an advice. Of course at these times where Finale and Epic comes in, and you can post your queries on Ask an Expert, there will try to have your your answer as well. क्योंकि जो न्यूज़ रहेगा वो शॉर्ट लिव्ड है, लॉन्ग टर्म है, कैसा है वो भी एक मैटर ऑफ डिस्कशन रहता है. Do you offer technical analysis course? No, we at Epic Research and of course Finale, we try to give a kind of webinars and seminars to clients across the globe. We try to answer them. हमने कुछ बीच में सीरीज भी करा था टेक्निकल एनालिसिस का. हम लोग टेक्निकल एनालिसिस के बारे में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बताते हैं, how to get more data into your trading style and how to get more information when you're trading into the market. So through means of webinar and these kind of a seminar, हम लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कोशिश करते हैं knowledge देने की. It's actually about reducing the knowledge learning curve and improving the knowledge. So जैसे जैसे आपका learning curve कम होता जाएगा, वैसे वैसे आपके लिए एक improvement आते जाएगा in your trading style. and of course अगर आपका technical analysis में कुछ एक इंटरेस्ट है तो वो भी एक हम आंसर कर सकते हैं थ्रू अवर सीरीज ऑफ वेबिनार्स. Even if you have any kind of a query related to your stock position, or if you want to have a kind of a answer on the stock market or counters your holding or your portfolio, you can ask. I'll be giving you 10 more minutes and then we'll be ending up this webinar. You can freely ask any question if you want to. Okay, it's a very interesting question. I think it's gonna help each and everyone listening. That what should be some of the books which we can read for understanding the market for new traders who are trading into the market. See, basically जब भी हम मार्केट में कोई सा भी एक चार्ट देखते हैं या कुछ देखते हैं, फर्स्ट एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इज द डेटा. आपने मार्केट में क्या देख रखा है? आप कोई स्टॉक भी खरीदने जा रहे हैं, हैव यू सीन द डिलीवरी वैल्यू, हैव यू सीन विच म्यूचुअल फंड और विच asset manager or which fund is holding the kind of the stock. तो ये आप फिनालेया पे जाके देख सकते हैं कि आपका जो स्टॉक है उसका पी क्या है, उसका इंडस्ट्री का पी क्या है, इज इट ओवर वैल्यूड, इट इज अंडर वैल्यूड और इट इज ट्रेडिंग एट पार, what is the P multiple and how is the valuations right now. अगर आप लॉन्ग टर्म शॉर्ट टर्म है तो ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन लुक एट टेक्निकल एनालिसिस एंड वन ऑफ द थिंग्स. अगर आपको कुछ बुक्स मैं सजेस्ट करूं तो फर्स्ट इज स्टीव नीसन. इट्स बेसिकली based on Japanese candlesticks. When you look at a chart, candlestick charts are one of the most widely used charts around the globe. Candlestick charts, Steve Nissen, uh, Steve Nissen's book is widely used. Then there is technical analysis explained by Martin Pring, and one can look at that. For advanced, there is Spector and Foster book on Elliott wave principles. So the deeper you go, the more are the reading material, more are the books. So one can start with Steve Nissen, Candlesticks Patterns, and it was one of the nice read books. So with that, I will be ending this webinar for the day, and we hope to see you soon in our next webinar, which we will be organizing and updating. And till then, hope you have a happy investing. You can religiously use Ask an Expert panel on finalea.com. We'll be answering your queries. I will be answering your queries regularly over there. If you want to see webinar, we at Epic Research upload this webinar on our YouTube channel, Epic Research. And of course, you can visit finalea.com and see webinars there, and you can download as well. I hope we have had a lovely session. Thank you for listening patiently and being part of this webinar. Have a happy evening. Happy trading. Bye-bye.